Welcome to the walkthrough of the Sony booth. It's such a big booth this year. It takes about 20 minutes just to walk by everything and have a look very briefly. So this year there is no theater inside the booth, so the booth seems much bigger, and there's a lot of product to look at. As you enter the hall, right away you see the Sony information desk. That's where the press meet for the walkthroughs and people can ask information. And behind it is a huge Sony Internet TV powered by Google TV display. So there's lots of TVs hooked up. This is the Blu-ray player with the built-in Google TV. That's the other option. And here's 9 connected TVs hooked up to the Dish network that people can just play with it. Each one of these podiums will teach you a different kind of thing you can do with Google TV. Really exciting area. That's the controller, little mouse on the left and control panel on the right, and a full keyboard. People can get their hands dirty on Google TV. That's the broadcast tower where media come and do sections, and here is a display of all the different kinds of 3D content. 3D games, 3D movies, 3D shows, and every kind of content you want to see. Here is one of 4 displays of glasses-free high-definition 3D TV. This is using an OLED screen, and there's little feet on the ground. And this area is just to give you an idea of what Sony's working on in the labs on future 3D technologies. No products, no prices, just what the state of the art is right now that can be shown out in the public. Very big screen you can see in the back there, over 90 feet wide. Really amazing. One of my favorite products of the show, the 3D camcorder with 2 full HD sensors, XMOR sensors, 2 lenses. You can see yourself in 3D, and what's really great on this product is the actual display. When you look through the flip out LCD, it's 3D without glasses, and right away you can see what a great product this is going to be. As we move around, the other great 3D camera that Sony has this year is the 3D Bloggie. So this is a small form factor, very easy to use camera, again with that screen that's 3D without glasses so that you can see it. 2 lenses, shoots in full high definition. You can upload to YouTube, see it with the red and blue glasses. Currently is how YouTube shows it, but as those advances change, they still have your full file. A lot of point and shoot cameras this year do what's called a 3D sweep panorama. So in a single lens camera, you can do a sweep panorama where you move the camera in front of you and get a widescreen 3 definition shot. It's a really cool technology. It's in NEX cameras and point and shoots. Really something special. All the 3D cameras, when you're shooting in 3D, you can watch it in 2D later as well. You don't have to decide. So this is the other side of the 3D display: cinema, sports, games, all the kinds of content that people want to see and how they look in 3D, because each one's kind of different, and depending on what you're interested in, that content will really be exciting to you. Very big board showing some of the internet content as we move to the front of the booth, and we're looking in the VAIO area with the touchscreen PCs, the new Y series. This is an AMD powered notebook that has DirectX built right into it. So light, great performance, inexpensive, really cool computer. These 2 are some prototype designs with colors and chassis that glow with light. They're really, when you see them in person, they're almost lit. Here's another form factor for more of a heavy duty PC. It has an optional slab battery on the bottom, so really cool ideas for what we're working on in PCs. Look at the great finish in the materials. Again, no final specs, just a lot of cool feature things that we're working on. As we look on this little kiosk here, we've got the Vega software that you can edit in 3D on. So they're working on the new VAIO F series that we're seeing right here, and it's being demoed for another media shoot. Many media came by to have a look at this product. And what's really great is the 16.1 inch LED backlit screen, full 3D. Any NVIDIA game, you're ready to go and you can play it on this notebook. So in the VAIO with the F series chassis with the i7, you've got a notebook that can display 3D and edit 3D as well. A really nice piece, and the screen is absolutely fantastic. Really has to be seen to be believed. As we move to the Sony Ericsson, the big news here is the Arc phone. Very, very light phone. Nice display in this silver and black. What's great about this phone is it has a Bravia engine in it from our TVs, which gives great output through the HDMI. You can be looking at something and then have the HDMI hooked up and then flick it onto the screen. The new Androids also have the remote application so that you're able to work with that as well. Some more future ideas for technology. Here's some home power solutions in terms of storing excess energy if you're generating power with solar or some other renewable technology, and being able to monitor that. Just monitoring power, apparently everyone who gets a power meter starts to use less power. Just seeing it really makes a difference. Some of the other eco programs Sony's involved with, things like alpha cameras made with recycled plastics, some of the Sony Ericsson construction materials as well, and the packaging for music. We're looking at very efficient TVs with LED this year, and our corporate goal is to have the road to zero and trying to get to a zero carbon emissions target. Looking at some of the technologies, Yahoo widgets in the States, Time Warner Cable TV, and a really great feature on this year's monolithic TV. Some of last year's had it, the OptiContrast panel. So we can see it here. Half of the panel has the OptiContrast and half of it doesn't. What's really cool about this is the glass in the front of the TV and the LCD behind the TV have this air gap, and that can allow some extra reflections, and we fill that with resin. So it actually looks like the picture as it angles up here is on the front sheet of glass, and there's less reflections, better color, and less reflection, more contrast. It's really a great technology. And here's a split screen just so people could get an idea themselves of how it looks. You can even see it to some extent on the video. The Bravia wall here, looking at the great new designs, it's almost all LED edge and backlit depending on the series. Really stunning designs with the monolithic design sporting Gorilla Glass this year. A 0.3 millimeter exclusive Gorilla Glass, very nice. Gives it more strength, more durability, makes it lighter. They look really great with the HX929 at the forefront. As we move along and look at some of the new technologies, we've developed an entirely new image processing engine with so much internet content on there. We really need to take a look at this grainy kind of video. When you get a 320 by 240 video with lots of MPEG artifacts, how can we fix that up? And the X-Reality Pro engine is optimized to really take all this video, even if it's very low resolution, and make it look excellent. So that's what this demo is showing here, some prototypes of the X-Reality Pro technology from Sony. And over here we have the local dimming. So Intelligent Peak LED is our state-of-the-art for maximizing contrast. As we look at some of the connected technologies on the right and TVs on the left, we can see the Curiosity service set up. We have the iPad and iPod remotes. All are also now on the Android and don't work just with the Blu-ray players but with the TVs as well. Sony Ericsson phones connecting up with Bravia Sync, being able to play all your content off your phone. What we're looking at here is Track ID. You've got that remote, you hear a song on the TV that you want to figure out what it is, you shake the remote and it looks it up on Grace Note, figures it out. We also have Skype integrated into the Blu-ray players, being able to add this camera and add Skype to Blu-ray players and most of the TVs in the lineup this year, being able to call any other Skype device. That's really exciting, and just another element of that connectivity. Once we have the internet in there and all the processors, we can do all kinds of great things. Rolling out a new multi-room audio wireless system that'll integrate with VAIOs, with TVs, with your whole audio equipment, being able to have your internet music and music stream from your PC all over your house. Now moving towards the middle of the booth, we're going to swing by the reader area. The readers continue on, the great feature being light and touch screen. To have the e-ink and the touch screen is really a unique combination that can't be beat. You get all the nice accessibility of being able to touch the screen with the ability to have that great e-ink display. Headphones, voice recorders are at this counter here. And moving along, we see some more the backside of the Sony Ericsson counter, where we have more accessories and add-ons for your phone. Another look at the Arc, very light phone. Most people picked it up, thought it was actually a prop. Lots of iPod docks. We do very well with iPod docks in terms of clock radios and amplification. Looking at the Walkman area, we've updated the wearable Walkman, it's built-in 2 gig player, to be waterproof so people can wear it and not worry about any of the conditions out. As we go around here, you'll see some of the Peak headphones, a lot of vibrant colors and styles with really nice sound and affordable price points. And then the Dash, our interactive internet appliance. You can see that there. The Dash continues pretty much the same as you've seen before. Now looking over here, we have Sony Personal Space that comes with the cameras this year for sharing your videos and pictures with just your friends, not with the entire world. This great little product, 3 camcorders, 2 coming to Canada, have built-in projectors. If we look right here at the screen, there's actually on the flip-out LCD a little tiny projector. You focus with the little dial on the top and you can project your videos right after you shoot them. As we move around the corner, here's the 3D camera again. Very exciting product. I still can't believe the screen every time I look at it. It is really quite stunning. There's a 2D 3D button so you can see the difference just with the switch of a button. Kind of a great demo. Records on memory stick in standard def, as do all our handycams and camcorders and every device, imaging device that we have with a memory slot. We have the Bloggies, great in terms of simple to use. We've got a dual view so you can see yourself if you're doing self-recording, and 3D model. All allow you to tag for upload, and once you connect your computer, it automatically uploads to all your favorite sites. Some great new concepts in terms of a interchangeable lens camcorder, bigger sensor based on that E-mount from the NEX5. Super popular cameras this year, the NEX, as we can see here. Lots of lenses and getting great pictures. That little monitor you see as we pass by, a monitor for shooting video, and some really good high-end lenses in the Alpha. So that monitor is an HDMI out and hot shoe. Really cool product. This is showing the more intelligent options on automatic, and then the easy background defocus that we have on a lot of our point and shoots this year to give you that DSLR look. Looking at the point and shoot cameras, we have a lot of cameras that are shooting full AVC HD video. And what's really great about that is you get that camcorder-like video and really great performance. As we move up the line, we have XMR sensors, we have GPS, we have 3D shooting, we have all kinds of great features in a point and shoot camera. And some of the models with the full AVC HD video are going to be looking around $200 this year. Everything's a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter in terms of the build quality in both the T series, which is the slider series, and the more traditional camera-shaped W series as well. They're just about to start a concert here as we go around the end, so it's a bit crowded. We've got a new version of the Party Shot that fits more cameras, automatically takes pictures. The TX series, waterproof. Digital picture frames, including ones that play AVC HD video. Some netbooks can't even play AVC HD video, but it looks fantastic on the frame. Here's another shooting area where you can play with the 3D Handycam camcorder and really get a sense of that depth and having fun with shooting in 3D. So as we move through the digital imaging area and back towards the middle, we're going to walk past the PS3 where we have game announcements like Little Big Planet 2, Killzone 3, the new accessories for the PlayStation Move. Really fun technology, and the PlayStation is going to have the Curiosity system, as will many other devices such as TVs, Blu-ray players, even PSPs as we see here. So we'll have an unlimited music streaming service and the pay-per-view movie service that you'll be able to get on 2010 TVs and Blu-ray players, as well as all the new 2011 stuff as well. So we'll come around. There's a PS3 playing the Curiosity movies, and over here as we walk around, we're going to have a look at the music streaming service. Millions of songs online, and we're just going to get the menu back here. So this is a nice watery display, and as you look at the album art and you can search the cloud, you can also sync your own local library to the system. Walking back towards the professional products area, we're going to pass by the home theaters and Blu-ray players. Just here on my left, you can see the ability to have basically a universal player, not just Blu-ray, but USB, DLNA, every kind of digital file you can imagine playing on a Blu-ray player. Here's a really nice display where people can get a chance to see a broadcast monitor that uses a pair of passive glasses. They use this so that they can see a number of monitors at once. There's the 2D to 3D box Sony's developed for 3D on-the-fly generation, and the prop for the Green Hornet. Here's a prototype 2-lens camera for E&G shooting in the professional realm. And here's a real camera you use in a 3D shoot. There's the viewfinder and a camera on the top and a camera pointing up with a mount that allows you to keep them at that same distance that your eyes are by using this mirror to slide them together. The lenses can't even get close enough, but this allows you to capture a perfect 3D image, and it's a chance to just get an idea of what that looks like. It takes a lot of setup and tuning to get that working exactly right. Inside the booth on my left is a 3DS XRD projector. We're not allowed to take pictures in there, as is a 4K and 2K 3D without glasses display. The 4K is really impressive. Now as we go through this line, here's another Sony prototype. Again, it's a product idea for a personal theater. 2 OLED screens in there, 720p, and it's a really fantastic picture because the deep color of the OLED panels and just the ability to have that in this kind of a head-mounted display is really quite neat and exciting. I would like to be able to play some video games on this and see what that likes. So as a prototype, all there kinds of things we can do with 3D in the future looking at it. You can see that pair of glasses on the counter measures the distance between your eyes for a perfect fit, so you get the perfect 3D experience with the 2 OLED screens. You can see the stereo speakers on there as well. Really fun device. It's nice to see these things at CES, new developments. There's that great little Tron colored light as well. So the last 3D item that we want to have a look at here, we're going to just have a quick look inside the glasses first. So if we look inside there, you can see the 2 screens, and there's an adjustment. And we can go over here to another prototype area where we have a 3D without glasses Blu-ray player, so that you can get a sense of what a smaller form factor screen looks like. And that brings us back to the front of the booth. And this year we also have mobile out with the rest of the car audio stuff. So as we say goodbye to the people at the information desk who are currently watching a concert, we're going to head over to one of the other halls and have a look at the Sony booth that we have for car. Now here's one of the demo cars where they put in all kinds of crazy amps, TVs, subwoofers, and the like. We have a prototype OEM to integrate factory audio, add an iPod dock, put it in behind the speakers, and be able to add subwoofer, amp. Really cool system. A lot of double-din head units, playing video, navigation, revised marine audio lineup. As we sneak through here, we have digital media receivers featuring the Tune Tray, where your DAC or USB device actually tucks away. There is no CD player. And then your traditional CD devices. Another demo car. Have a quick walk around here. And then over here we have a Blu-ray prototype for having a Blu-ray deck in the car. So there you have your Sony 2011 booth tour.